No More Frogs and Only One Butterfly, written by Ashlee Jensen and narrated by Honickberg. I turn 10 tomorrow, but there's something missing. There are no more frogs and I've only seen one butterfly. When I was 5, I used to walk up my driveway and flip rocks. I found all sorts of creatures and insects. Sometimes I even found a snake. My favourite was always the frogs, brown and matte to match the rocks. When I was 6, we went on holiday to an island. I walked the beach among hundreds of drying starfish. I collected them in a red bucket with water and brought them back to our room. The next morning we woke up with starfish all over the floor. Dad said they were trying to go home. I took them back to the sea. The next day I walked the beach and threw the starfish back into the ocean. It took me all day, but I got every last one. When I was 7, I helped out in my parents' nursery. I found all sorts of creatures there. My school classroom had a different treat each week. I brought them lizards and snakes and snails and chrysalises. Some of the other kids had never seen such animals before. My favourites were the frogs, shiny and green to match the plant's leaves. I turned 10 yesterday. I can't remember the last time I found a frog, and there's only one butterfly. I told Dad, and he said that we all got too big and took their homes, so they've all moved away. I remember when I was in year 1, and we had older kids come and play with us each week. It was their job to help us because we were smaller. I told Dad this and asked why we didn't help the smaller animals. He said that people get greedy and forget. Well, I didn't forget. I asked Dad to plant trees with me. We dug holes and put in bottle brush and orchids and shrubs that smelt sweet. The next week I asked Dad to help me make a pond. We filled it up with stones and weed and cold water and ferns. The week after, I told him we needed a worm farm. We filled a rusted barrel with mulch and paper and food scraps and set it in the sun. I'm turning 11 tomorrow. I found my first frog today, and there are 2 butterflies.